सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यप्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता मतिः। Vichara Sagara, Chapter 6, page number 245, second paragraph, first line. अंतःकरणस्य व्यापकत्वस्वीकारे सर्वशरीराणि सर्वसाधारणानि भवेयुः भोगोऽपि सर्वेषामापद्येत अंतःकरणस्य अस्वीकारे नैष दोषो भवति अंतःकरणस्य अणुपरिमाणत्वस्वीकारे शरीर एकदेशे अंतःकरणस्य स्थितिर्वाच्य तथा मुक्तिः अपि असंगता. We are seeing the topic number 360. The topic I introduced in the last class is Antahkaranameva Kartru Bhoktru Cha Tavan Antahkaranam Nana Madhyama Parimanam Cha Iti Vedanta Siddhanta Kathanam. So we are seeing the opinion of the Advaita Vedanti. What is the size of the mind or antahkarana? We never talk about the size of Atma. Atma is parimana rahitaha. Nayayikas, the logicians, talk about the size of Atma. We talk about the size of antahkaranam. That antahkaranam madhyama parimana we give that medium size. Madhyama parimana means medium size. The medium size is the ideal for the explanation of the experience of any part of the body. Antahkaranam is of the size of that body, means whatever body it has got, ant body, elephant body, human body, that body it pervades, the antahkaranam pervades that particular body. So the experience also happens uniformly in all parts of the body. It is not ekadesha. It is not belong to one part of the body. If feet is giving pain at the toe of the second toe, third toe or little toe at the feet, there is a pain. Suppose if it is madhyama parimana alone, it can pervade to the entire, that means mind also can receive that pain. Otherwise you cannot know the pain. That is the idea presented here. Antahkaranasya vyapakatva svikare. Antakaranam is taken as pervading sarva sharirani. Suppose if antakaranam, one antakaranam is pervading in all bodies. According to the Nayayika, the mind is sarva vyapakaha. So your mind is pervading my body, my mind is pervading your body, according to them. Sarva vyapakaha, sarva sharirani, in all bodies. Sarva sadharanani bhaveyuhu. It becomes the general mind of everyone. Sarva sadharana means general mind of everyone. One mind pervades sarva vyapakam iti chet. Vyapakatva svikar. If you take, suppose, then what will happen? Bhogaha api, the experience. You are experiencing your hunger, I will also experience that. Your thirst feeling, I experience. Whatever pleasure and pain your mind undergoes, because your mind pervades all over, I also experience that pain. Bhogaha means experience of pleasure and pain. Sarvesham apadyeta. It comes to everyone. It happens in everyone's body, mind complex. Apadyeta. Sarva shariranam apadyeta. Sarvesham apadyeta means sarva shariranam apadyeta. It will occur in all the bodies. Therefore, antakaranasya vyapakatva asvikare. According to Advaita Vedanta, we don't say that our antakaranam, one's own antakaranam is all pervading. My antakaranam is my body pervading, not your body pervading. Vyapakatva asvikare. If we don't take that as all pervading, naisha doshaha bhavati. There is no any fallacy, any defect. If I don't accept, who says? Siddhanti is telling to the Nayayika, doshaha na bhavati. Antakaranasya anuparimanatva svikare. Otherwise, if it is anuparimana, antakaranam is anuparimana, suppose an atom size, very small, sukshmam chet. Anuparimanatva svikare, what will happen? Sharira ekadesha antakaranasya. If it is anuparimana, it is only in one part of the body. Somewhere in a minute part in the body it is there. What? Antakaranam. Then what will happen? Antakaranasya sthitihi vachya. You have to say that your antakaranam is only in one corner of your body, somewhere, because it is anu. Tadha uktihi api asangata. That type of experience is not there for us. What type of experience? Everyone's antakaranam, the mind, is only in one part of the body. It is pratyaksha virodha, anubhava virodha also, of course yukti virodha also. Illogical it is. Pramana virodha. Up to here we saw in the last class. So we have to continue from the next paragraph. That is the question, the jivatmas, what is jivatma or what is jiva? All people ask this question. However much we study Shastra, the question will remain, who is jivatma? Who is jivatma? That is said in Taittiriya Upanishad and Chandogya Upanishad also. Once again we have to recollect it. That is jivatma, the mind, a sentient mind alone is called jivatma. Jivatma has got 5 factors. Among those five, any one of them can be called as Jivatma. Any two of them can be called as Jivatma. Any three of them can be called as Jivatma. Any four of them can be called as Jivatma. Any five of them can be called as Jivatma. What are those five factors? All of you know that. One is RM1, RM2, RM3. Means reflecting medium, Sthula Shariram, Sukshma Shariram and Karana Shariram. Three mediums. Plus RC, reflected consciousness. Plus OC, original consciousness. All put together you can call as Jivatma. Sthula Shariram, sometimes Sthula Shariram alone is called as Jivatma. Sometimes Sukshma Shariram alone is called as Jivatma. Sometimes Karana Shariram can be called as Jivatma. Sometimes reflected consciousness can be called as Jivatma. Sometimes OC can be called as Jivatma. So depending upon the context, we can call that any one of them or two of them, three of them, four of them, five of them can be called as Jivatma. Is there any difference between Jiva and Jivatman? There is no difference. Jiva and Jivatma both are synonyms. There is no difference at all. That we have to remember. There are, wherever we say the infinite Jivatmas are there. See, it is a sentient mind. There are infinite sentient minds are there. So infinite Jivatmas are there. Even though Jivatma, from the standpoint of OC, Jivatma is only one. Atma is one. Where it is said in Taittiriya Upanishad, Chandogya Upanishad, Anupravesha Shruti, it is given. There are, Shankaracharya gives two meanings for this Anupravesha. One is Bhagavan enters, Tadeva Anupravishat Tadanupravishya. Like that, the Taittiriya Upanishad says. When Bhagavan enters the Jiva as Jiva, Bhagavan enters as Jiva in Srishti, in Sthula Shariram, we can say. Sthula Sukshma Shariram. Anena Jivena Atmana Anupravishya Nama Rupe Vyakaravani. Anena Jivena, in the form of Jiva, Bhagavan enters, that is Paramatma enters in the Sukshma, Sthula Sukshma Shariram. That Paramatma is known as Jivatma when it is available in the body. Shankaracharya gives in the Chandogya and Taittiriya Upanishad. Jiva means both original consciousness and reflected consciousness. So Bhagavan is available in the Shariram as OC and RC also. Bhagavan is available in the Shariram, in this body, in my body as OC and RC. That is the idea given in Anupravesha Shruti. And who is Jivatma? Jivatma is Bhagavan alone as reflected consciousness, the original consciousness available in this body. So the Paramatma as though enters, all-pervading OC, as though entered Chidabhasa reflected conscious Rupena. Where in three bodies, Sthula, Sukshma, Karana, Sharireshu. This is one aside point we have to note. Now, Tadha Sati onwards we have to start. Tadha Sati. Tadha Sati Yugapadeva Pade Mastake Cha Kantaka Vedye Sati द्वयोरपि स्थानयोः युगपदेव अनुभूयमाना पीडा न उपपद्येत यद्यन्तःकरणमणु तदा तदेकस्मिन् काले एकस्मिन्नेव स्थाने स्यात् ततश्च यस्मिन् स्थाने अन्तःकरणं स्थितं तत्रैव पीडानुभवो युज्येत न तु द्वयोः स्थानयोः युगपदैव पीडानुभवस्य युक्तिरस्ति तथा सति means if the mind is accepted as anu, suppose not madhyama parimana as Siddhanti says, if you take it as anu parimana, atom size, what will happen at that time? Yugapadeva, at the same time, simultaneously, pade mastake cha kantaka vedye. If you prick the thorn, kantaka means thorn, at the feet, pade, and mastake, in the head, suppose you prick it, what will happen? Dvayorapi sthanayoho yugapadeva anubhuyamana pida na upapadyeta. If antakaranam is only anu size, it can be only either in pada or in mastaka. Mastaka means head. At the same time, when you pricked the pada, it cannot be known in the head. If you prick here, the whole body cannot feel it. Yugapad, at a time. Pida na upapadyeta, cannot be explained in your approach. Na upapadyeta means cannot be explained in your anu approach. Antakaranam is anu, in that approach it cannot be explained. Yadi antakaranam anu tada, why it cannot be explained? Because when your antakaranam is anu, only atom size, tad, that time, ekasmin kale, at the same time, ekasminneva sthane syat. It will be only in one place. Either it is in pada or it is in mastaka. Because it is not madhyama parimana, medium size. Here, medium size means it can be 2 feet also can be called as medium size. 100 feet is also can be called as medium size. 1000 feet also can be called as medium size. So, madhyama medium size can be infinite. Infinite. In Tarka Shastra, 3 sizes are there: Anu, Madhyama, and Vibhu. Vibhu Parimana, Anu Parimana, and Madhyama Parimana. Why in this Tarka Shastra they don't accept Madhyama Parimana? The reason is, whatever is Madhyama Parimana, medium size, will perish. That is the nature of medium size. It will perish. According to Naiyayika, mind is Nityam. Mind cannot be Anityam. If it is medium size, if he accepts, it will perish. He don't want the mind to die. Death of the mind, he does not have that idea of medium parimana. Parimana means size. Therefore, he is not interested in that medium size. He wants to keep the mind eternal. Eternal mind alone is ideal for him. Mind as Anu, he accepts. Atma as Vibhu, he says. Tarkika says Atma is Vibhu, means all pervading. That means eternal. Whatever is all pervading is eternal because it is Vibhu. Madhyama Parimana is perishable. So Naiyayika takes mind as Madhyama Parimana he cannot take. Atma as Vibhu Parimana, eternal. Madhyama Parimana, he don't want. Therefore, Anu Parimana, mind enters Nadi because he takes that example of the Shastra. It enters the Nadi, and at the time of dream, it enters that nadis, and it experienced all vasanamaya prapancha. He says, and at the time of death also it enters into Brahmarandra. Mind enters. So Jivatma, the sentient mind, squeezes into the nadis in the Swapna Kala. In deep sleep also, it enters into Karana Shariram. So mind is, there are possible. Only when we accept Madhyama Parimana, it is possible. We say, if it is Anuparimana, it cannot happen. The nadis enters, it squeezes into small nadis. How is it possible if you take Anuparimana? Even though he knows that it enters into nadis at the time of dream, experience the Vasanamaya Prapancha, he is not able to accept that mind as Madhyama Parimana. How can Sankocha, Vyakocha you explain? If mind gets Sankocha at the time of dream, it goes to nadis. If it is Anuparimana, you cannot explain the Sankocha, contraction and expansion. Sankocha and Vyakocha. Vyakocha means expansion. You cannot explain if it is Anuparimana. If it is Madhyama Parimana, it can expand also, it can contract also. That is our opinion. But he is not able to accept that. Natu dvayoho ekasminneva sthane syat tataha cha yasmin sthane antakaranam, wherever antakaranam is available, sthitam tatraiva pida anubhavaha, there alone pida, pain will be experienced. Natu dvayoho sthane, not in pada and mastaka. It is not possible. Yugapadeva, simultaneously, pida anubhavaha, the experience of pain. Yuktihi asti na asti. It cannot be explained by the Anuparimana Vadi. Anuparimana Jivatma Vadi. Anuparimana Jivatma Vadi. It is not possible. Na yujjeta. We are condemning the Nayayika who is taking the mind as Atma, as mind as Anuparimana, Antakaranam as Anuparimana. Tasmad Antakaranam Nanunapi Vyapakam Kintu Shariras Samana Parimanakam Atah na kopi doshaha Anuvyapakabhyam yadvilakshanam tan madhyama parimanakamiti kathyate. Now he concludes. Nischaladatsa concluding tasmat, therefore. Therefore means wherefore. Since the above defects happens when you take that antakaranam as anuparimana. Tasmat antakaranam na anu. Nanu is there. In Brahma Sutra there is one sutra, Nanuhu. Nanuhu means na anuhu nanuhu. Napi vyapakam. It is neither vibhuhu nor atom size anu vyapakam. Kintu, but antakaranam is sarira samana parimanakam. Ant sariram, ant size antakaranam. Parimadhyama parimana. Elephant body, elephant size, because antakarana has to pervade the entire body. The leg pain, eye pain, ear pain, nose pain, all can be experienced by the antakaranam. Because if it is, because it is madhyama parimana. Ataha na kopi doshaha. Therefore, there is no dosha or defect when we accept antakaranam as madhyama parimana, medium size. Anu vyapakabhyam. If not, if it is not madhyama parimana, if you take it as anu and vyapaka, all pervading and atom size, either of them, yet what is anu madhyama parimana? He is defining. Madhyama parimana is that yad vilakshanam, which is different from anu parimana and vyapaka parimana. Anu parimana means the smallest size, vyapaka means the biggest size. It is neither madhyama parimana is that which is neither smallest size nor biggest size. It is in between, neither smallest nor biggest. It is in between. Yad vilakshanam. Anuparimana vyapaka parimana bhyam yad vilakshanam tat madhyama parimanakam iti kathyate. It is called as, known as, kathyate means known as, called as madhyama parimana, medium size. Different from, yad vilakshanam, whatever is different from anu parimana and vyapaka parimana. That is madhyama parimana. So we are all madhyama parimana vadis. Antakaranam is madhyama parimana. We don't talk about Atma, either anu parimana or vibhu parimana or madhyama parimana. According to us, Atma has no parimana at all, no measurement, no size. Okay. Now we'll enter into the topic number 361. With this topic number 360 is over. Now from 361 onwards, another new Nayayika, Navina Nayayika comes here. Navina Nayayika is not very much discussed by Adi Shankaracharya also. So later only this Navina Nyaya has come. So Shankaracharya existed in 8th century before. 8th century or before. So Nischala Dasa is in 20th century. So 12 centuries gap is there. So later only this Navina Nayayika has come. Before going to that 361, I would like to give some more points regarding this Sthula Shariram, Karana Shariram, Sukshma Shariram and the Antakaranam. So mind is subject to birth. Etasma Jayate Pranaha Manaha. In Mundakopanishatu Isa. Mind has got birth. When it has got birth, it will have declension also. That is death also. So mind is born in every srishti. Mind is born in every creation, every srishti. But body is born in every janma. Every janma, that means sthula sharira. Body is born in every janma, mind is born in every srishti. You can present in other language also. Sthula sharira born in every janma. In every birth you take sthula shariram, means sthula shariram is born. My mother delivers the baby and body is delivered. So sthula shariram is born in every janma. Date of birth is for sthula shariram, body only. But sukshma shariram is born in every srishti. Every srishti, in every creation, sukshma shariram, subtle body is born. It has got a birth. Whereas karana shariram is anadi. It is not born. It doesn't have any janma either in the Srishti Kala or in the body's birth time. Karana Shariram is not born. It is Anadi, beginningless. Anirvachaniyam, we say. Inexplicable. So, Sharira Dvayasya Karanamatram Anirvacham Anadi Avidya Rupam Karana Shariram we saw in Tattva Bodha. Tattva Bodha is compulsory for every Vedantic student. Without Tattva Bodha, if you study Bhagavad Gita or Upanishads or any subject, Prakarana Grandhas, you will always have questions or doubts. It is like learning alphabets. Without learning alphabets and word building, how can you construct a big building? Bricks are important for big building construction. Vedanta study, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads are like a building construction. Tattva Bodha is like a brick arrangement. Brick arrangement. All are Pariyaya Padams are there. Technical terms of Vedanta are available in Tattva Bodha. Many Vedantic teachers, Acharyas won't teach Tattva Bodha. They feel it is very small text. Why to teach Tattva Bodha? Without Tattva Bodha, you cannot understand the technical terms of Vedanta. So, therefore, it is difficult for those students who have not gone through Tattva Bodha. I have given Tattva Bodha in English also, Telugu also, in uploaded in YouTube website. Please listen Tattva Bodha. Then you get a lot of clarity in Upanishads and Bhagavad Gita. So, Janma Kale Sthula Shariram Karanam Karana Shariram. Janma Kale, who is the Karanam for Sthula Shariram? Karana Shariram is the Karanam, cause. Karana Shariram is the causal body, is the cause of gross body. Janma Kale. Srishti Kale Sukshma Sharirasya Karanam Karana Shariram. Causal body alone is the cause for the subtle body at the time of creation. I will repeat once again. Causal body alone is the cause for the gross body at the time of birth. Causal body, Karana Shariram, alone is the cause or Karanam for the arrival of Sthula Shariram at the time of birth. Sthula Shariram is born means at the time of birth. Srishti Kale, not Srishti Kale, Janma Kale. So, Karana Shariram eva Karanam. Srishti Kale, Karana Shariram eva Karanam for Sukshma Shariram. Sukshma Sharirasya Karanam. Srishti Kale, Sukshma Sharirasya Karanam, Karana Shariram eva. Causal body alone is the cause of Sukshma Shariram at the time of Srishti. So, Sanchita Karma remain in Karana Shariram. In Pralaya Kala also, Sanchita is remaining in causal body. Karana Shariram is the holder of Sanchita Karma. Karana Shariram is the holder of Sanchita Karma or Ajnanam, Avidya, Ajnanam, Karana Shariram. During waking state, the mind expresses that Ajnanam. During waking state, the mind expresses that Ajnanam, but mind is not the locus of Karana Shariram. Mind is not the locus of ignorance. Mind is not the locus of ignorance, but Karana Shariram is the locus, Ashraya of ignorance. Where is ignorance now? Ignorance is in Karana Shariram at the time of Pralaya also. So Karana Shariram alone is the locus of ignorance. So these are all aside points we have to keep in our mind. With this, first Nayayika over. Vibhu Parimana or Vyapaka Parimana Atmavadi Nayayika is over. Vibhu Parimana or Vyapaka Parimana. Atmavadi. Atma is Vibhu Parimana Vadi is over. Now Madhyama Parimana Nayayika is not very popular, but it is a unique in Vichara Sagara. Shankaracharya talk about first Vibhu Parimana Vyapaka Atmavadi. Vibhu Parimana or Vyapaka Atmavadi Shankaracharya talks about. Instead of mind in this topic, following topic, the word is used, my mind contact my body. He is going to talk about, there is a difference between first Nayayika Matam and second Nayayika Matam. Here, Atma contact other bodies. He says, now we will enter into this topic, Navina Nayayika Matam or Navina Nyaya Matam, new logician's philosophy. Atmano Madhyama Parimanattvavadi Mata Nirakaranam. So, Atma is Madhyama Parimana. What is the difference between first Nayayika and this Nayayika? First Nayayika said Atma is Vibhu Parimanam, all pervading, Vyapakat. But this Nayayika says Atma is Madhyama Parimana. Parimanatva Vadi. He argues Atma is of the medium size. Nirakaranam. We are going to refute that philosophy. Now, before going to refute him, what is his kathanam? What is his opinion? What is his standpoint? That is presented here. 361. Atmano Madhyama Parimanattvavadi Nayayika Mata Kathanam. Madhyama Parimana. One letter is missing. You can write down. Madhyama Parinatva is there. Madhyama Parimanatva. Ma is missing. Atmanaha, of this Atma, Madhyama Parimana, medium size, the one who argues Parimanatva Vadi. Nayayika who argues Atma size is Madhyama Parimanam, not Vyapakam, not Vibhu. His Kathanam, what he says. Nyayamate kechana navinaha evamahuhu Atma nana karta bhokta cha natu vyapakaha ato na moksha sankaryam bhoga sankaryam na api anu hu atma ataha ubhayatra kantaka वेद्यजन्य पीड़ा अनुभव संभव दोषोपि न किंतु यथा वेदांतमते अंतःकरणं मध्यम परिमाणं तथा आत्मापि मध्यम परिमाणो भवति तस्मिन् आत्मनि चतुर्दश गुणाः सन्ति इति. This is the view of second new Navina Nayayika view. What he says, because he is using the Siddhanta Matam, Madhyama Parimana Antakaranam of Vedantins Eppadiyo Appadi. Appadi Atma is also Madhyama Parimana, he says. Nyayamate kechana navinaha. In Nyaya philosophy, there are some group of people called Navina. Navina means new, not old Nayayika, but new Nayayika. Navina eva mahu. They talk like this. What did they say? Atma nana. This is common for first Nayayika and this Nayayika also. Atma nana. There are many Atmas. Next, Karta. Atma is the doer. Bhokta. Atma is the enjoyer. We don't accept all these things in Vedanta. But this Navina Nayayika also says Atmas are many. Atmas are the performers action. Atma performs action. Bhokta enjoys pleasure and pain. Natu Vyapakaha. This point he differs from the first Nayayika. Natu Vyapakaha. As said by the first Nayayika, I don't accept Atma as Vyapakaha, all pervading. Ataha na bhoga sankaryam. Therefore there is no any mixing up of pleasure of everyone. Sankaryam mix up, mixing up of one's pleasure and pain to others. No, that is not there because Atma is not Vyapaka. That dosha won't be there. This is the first point. What he says, second point, na anuparimana, na anuratma. Atma is not eshonuratma chetasa veditavyaha. Eshaha anuhu atma. We also said atma is anu means there. It is not atom size. It is subtler than subtlest. That is the meaning in Kathopanishad. You cannot, don't remember. Suppose if you remember that mantra, Yeshonuratma, Yamadharmaraja tells to Nachiketas, oh Nachiketa, this Atma is so subtle an artha, not Hanu size. Okay, don't mix up and mess up. Kathopanishad here. Na api anuhu Atma. Therefore, ataha ubhayatra. Since it is neither anu nor vibhu, therefore ubhayatra kantaka vedya and kantaka vedanam. The pain of that thorn, where it is born at the feet and the head same time, janya pida, that is born anubhavaha sambhava asambhava doshaha api na. That pida, both places cannot be experienced at a time simultaneously. That defect also is not there in Madhyama Parimana. Kintu yatha Vedanta mati. Now he is comparing with Vedanta Mata. Just as the Antakaranam is Madhyama Parimana in Vedanta Mata, similarly, Tatha Atma api. Our Atma is also in our Navina Nayayika Matam. All this, if you don't understand, also no problem. Moksha is possible without understanding this logic also. Okay, be free, relax, all of you. These are all extra information in Nischala Dasa's Vichara Sagara's unique presentation. Madhyama Parimanaha Atma api bhavati. Like in Vedanta Mata, just as Antakaranam is medium size, our Atma is also medium size. Tasmin Atmani, in that Atma which is of the medium size, has got Chaturdasha, 14 gunas. 14 characteristics are there, properties are there. Santi iti. So what now we are going to khandanam. We are going to negate this Madhyama Parimana Atmavadi Navina Nayayika also. Purvokta Mata Nirakaranam. topic number 362. The refutation of second Nayayika group. Next page. Ayamapi pakshaha na samicinaha atmanaha sankocha vikasa shangalitvabhyupagame dosha prabho dosha deepa prabha iva atmapi vikari vinashi cha syat tatascha moksha pratipadaka shastrasya moksha sadhananam cha vaiyarthyam bhavet. The first point in the refutation of Navina Nayayika. Will that Madhyama Parimana expands or not is our question. You are telling Atma is Madhyama Parimana, will it expands or not? Nichaladasa is asking. So, because in each Janma, bodies are different. Ant body in one Janma, elephant body in another Janma, human body in another Janma. Any body can come. Therefore, in one birth, ant, another birth, elephant, if it comes, Atma is Savikaraha, 6 modifications it has to undergo according to Navina Nyayamatam. Because Madhyama Parimana is always changing. Asti, Jayate, Vardhate, Viparinamate, Apakshiyate, Vinashyate. So Atma perishes like a body if it is Madhyama Parimana. So eternal moksha Atma cannot enjoy. Atma is not available for eternal moksha to enjoy. Atma is not available to enjoy the eternal moksha. Okay. Therefore, it is having sankocha vyakocha, expansion and contraction. Suppose if it doesn't expand or contract, what is the problem? It is if it is the same size, always Madhyama Parimana. You have to tell me, is it having contraction and expansion? We are asking, Atmanaha Sankocha Vikasa Shalitva Abhyupagame. If Atma is having, suppose Atma is having Sankocha means contraction, and Vyakocha, Sankocha, Vikasa means expansion, Shalitva means capability, Abhyupagame, if you assume, like Deepa Prabha, that light of that lamp, Iva Atma api vikari vinashi. How that light you see, if you kindle, as long as the oil is there, it burns fully, and as the oil is receding, the deepa also recedes. Slowly it goes away. Vinashi cha syat. Like a flame, Atma is also expands and contracts like Deepa Prabha, light of the lamp. Tataha, therefore, what will happen? Mokshascha, tatascha mokshascha pratipadaka shastrasya. That shastra which is talking about moksha and sadhanas, for moksha sadhanani, vaiyarthyam bhavet. They are all meaningless because Atma is receding, kshinam, nashyati. Therefore, where is the question of moksha? For that moksha, you are doing sadhanas are all become irrelevant. Then second point, madhyama parimanatvam atmanaha angikritya sankocha vikasa विकासयोः अनङ्गीकारे आत्मा केन शरीरेण समानपरिमाणः इत्यत्र निश्चायकप्रमाण अभावः. The second dosha in Navina Nayarika, who is talking about Madhyama Parimana of Atma, Madhyama Parimanatva Atmanaha Angikritya, having accepted the medium size of Atma, Sankocha, contraction, Vikasayoho, of that expansion, Anangikare, if you don't accept. If you accept, it will die. Atma will die. If you don't accept, Atma kena sharirena samana parimanaha. How can you determine nischayaka pramana abhavaha? Determining permanent factor will not be there. This is the size of Atma. What is that permanent size of Atma? Is it permanent human body size, or is it permanent antibody size, antibody size, or is it permanently elephant body size? If you don't accept Sankocha Vyakocha, it must have only one parimana. Either it is size of ant body, or size of elephant body, or size of human body. Which one? If you don't accept Sankocha Vyakocha, it must have permanent size. Tell me what size it has got. Atma kena sharirena samana parimanaha, of which body size it is having. Ityatra, you cannot determine. Nischayaka pramana abhavaha, determining factor. Determining permanent factor is not possible. Then third point, third dosha also. Atmanaha manushya sharira samana parimanattvangikare yada atma hasti shariram apnoti tada kustre sharira atmana bhavet. Krusne, krusne, krustre, krusne. Krusne means entire, within entire body. Tatascha yatra deshe hastinaha atma nasti tatra pidanubhavaha nasyat. What is the third dosha? If you say Atma is Madhyama Parimanaha, Atmanaha Manushya Sharirasya Samana Parimanatva Angikar. Let us take, okay, hypothetically, suppose we take Atma has got the size of Manushya Shariram. Human body has got one normal size. Let us take Atma is, let us accept Atma has got a body, human body size. Okay. But Yada Atma Hasti Shariram apnoti, when the Jivatma next body, it takes elephant body, tada, at that time when Jivatma enters the elephant body, Krishne Sharire Atma na bhavet. The entire body Atma cannot be there because it is fixed Manusha Sharira size. But elephant is, human body is one leg size of the elephant. Elephant leg size, human body. What about other whole body, trunk, etc.? And the stomach, body, all this, Krishne Sharire Atma na bhavet. Atma won't be there. Then what will happen? Tataha cha tatra deshe hastinaha atma nasti. Wherever Atma is not there in other body of that elephant, there pain cannot be experienced. Pida anubhavaha nasyat. Pida means pain won't be experienced. यदि हस्ति शरीर समान परिमाणः आत्मा इत्यंगीक्रियते तदा हस्ति शरीरादपि बृहत् शरीरं यदात्मा प्राप्नोति तदा तस्य शरीरस्य एकदेशे पूर्वोक्तरीत्या पीडानुभवः न स्यात् सर्वशरीरापेक्षया बृहत्परिमाणकं न कस्यचिदपि शरीरमस्ति येन समानपरिमाणकः आत्मा अभ्युपगम्येत. Now another defect, fourth one. Yadi, if to avoid this above said problem, that is, if Atma is human body size, that Atma enters into elephant body next birth, then the pain cannot be experienced by the elephant in the whole body because it is human body size. Elephant body is big. To avoid this dosha, suppose you say, if you take Atma is elephant size, okay, if you take yadi hasti parimana, if you take sharira samana parimana, Atma is of the size of equal to the elephant body, then what will happen? Atma api angikriyate. That is parimana Atma, means that elephant body size Atma. Tada hasti sharirani api brihat shariram. There is a big body other than elephant size. Yad Atma prapnoti, when the Atma takes the biggest body other than elephant, then what will happen? Yada Atma is there. Yada Atma. When Atma prapnoti, bigger shariram than elephant, tada tasya sharirasya, again the same problem. It ekadesha pain, one place body pain will be there. Purvoktaritya, as said above previously. Pida anubhavaha nasyat, in the total body, because the next body is very big than elephant. Then Pida anubhava simultaneously at whole body, it cannot be experienced. Sarva sharirapekshaya, from the standpoint of all bodies, brihat parimanakam na kasyachidapi. Brihat parimanakam means the biggest size of the body. Na kasyachidapi shariramasti. There is no bigger than that body. There is another body which is the biggest. There is no bigger than that. Yena samana parimanakam atma abhyupagamyeta. You have to take that the biggest shariram of that body size of atma you have to take. Okay, like what? Sarva sharirapekshaya virat shariram bruhat. Atmanaha virat shariram samana parimanakatvangikare. Virat sharire sarva shariranam antarbhutatvat sarvesham atmanam sarvaihi shariraihi sambandha siddha tatascha purvokta dosho avasthitaha eva. Suppose you take Atma is Virat size, because Virat Shariram is the highest and the biggest, the last biggest body. To avoid that problem, elephant size Atma, if you want to take Virat Shariram, then what will happen? Sarva Sharirapekshaya Virat Shariram. Compared to all bodies, Virat Shariram is the biggest Shariram. Atmanaha Virat Sharira Samanak. If Atma is Virat Sharira Samanam, that the biggest, like the size of Virat Shariram, then if you accept that Angikare, Virat Sharire Sarva Shariranam Antarbhutatva. In Virat Shariram, all Vishwas are there. Vishwa means individual bodies. All individual bodies are in Virat Shariram. Universal body, Sthula Prapancha. That body, then what will happen? Sarvesham Atmanam Sarvaihi Shariraihi Sambandha. So every Vishwa is connected to Virat. So that Virat pain is experienced by the Vishwa. That will happen, Siddhaha. Therefore, Purvakta doshaha will come. Again, everywhere pain, pain, pain. That is the problem. So, with this, he is going to conclude in the next paragraph that we will see in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.